Good evening to all and welcome to the session. Before we go to the actual session, I would like to talk about the new batches from top educators starting from 3rd November, that is tomorrow. Let us have a quick look at these batches. Team Phoenix batch SSC CGL and CHSL 2021 exams batch. Foundation batch SSC CPO 2021 exam. Set Brahmastra batch for banks as well as SSC. Complete batch on general studies, all SSC 2021 exams. Agni batch. If you take 1 year subscription, you get 4 additional months, and 2 year subscription, 8 additional months. Every Sunday there is a combat test. All that you have to do, answer 40 questions in 50 minutes. You can win scholarship from a pool of 1 crore. These are the subscription offers, and if you use my referral code Murthy10, you get 10% discount. All set, let's crack it. Now we'll go to our session. Please read the first question and try to spot the error. On Senegal, it is considered impolite if you don't share your food. So where is the error? One, yes, here there is an error in the first part. On Senegal is not correct. It should be in Senegal, African country. We have to use a correct preposition. Here, what is the correct preposition? In, not on. In a particular country. Please go to question number 2. I don't have any money to spend for luxuries. I don't have any money to spend for luxuries. No one has answered. I think it is more than 20 seconds, a lag time. Yes, that is right, Haritha, you got it right. Here, I don't have, it is a negative form. When the sentence is in interrogative or negative, we have to use any. If it is in affirmative, we have to use some. So that way there is no error. I don't have any money to spend. To spend for luxuries is not correct. It should be on luxuries. What is the correct preposition? On. On luxuries. This is also based on prepositional combination. Spend on luxuries, not for. Go to question number 3. In this book, Churchill describes the historical first meeting with Roosevelt. There is an error. Question number 2. In this book, Churchill describes the historical first meeting with Roosevelt. No, in this book, then you don't have to use past, nothing wrong with that. Yes, Venkat has got it right. It is not the historical first meeting. We have to say the first historical meeting. The first. The first what? The first historical meeting. What is this? Where is both? The first historical meeting with Roosevelt. That is a correct sentence. No, you have to use historical meeting. Could be the first one, could be the second one, could be the third one. Absolutely no problem. Please go to question number 4. All right, got it, sir. They can promise you an experience you won't never forget. Oh, an easy one should not be that difficult. Yes. Won't negative, never negative. We cannot use two negative expressions in the same clause. Based on that, there's an error in the third part. They can promise you an experience you never forget, or you won't forget, or you will never forget. Anything you can say. You will never forget. You never forget. You won't forget. You can say any of these. You will never forget. You never forget. But better, you will never forget. And you won't forget. But definitely not won't never. That is, what is this question about? A redundancy. A man who knows a lot about things like food, music, and art. This is based on one word substitutes. What is the answer? A man who knows a lot about things like food, more than food, music, and art. Usually we consider music, art, food also, no problem. It is not a priest, it is not optimist, it is not hostage. Answer is connoisseur. Connoisseur is a person who has a rich taste, very rich taste, especially when it comes to music and art and food, wine, all these things. And this word usually goes with rich people. Only rich people can afford all these things. Nothing wrong, you can. As I said, usually it goes with rich people. You have to have that rich taste. Anyone can have that taste, that's not an issue. But priest, you all know, optimist, a person with positive attitude. What is the meaning of the word hostage? Hostage crisis, usually we say. Have you heard of this combination? Hostage crisis. Imagine a flight, someone hijacks, then the people inside hijacked by terrorists, and all the passengers inside the flight, they are called hostages. They have been taken hostages. People. Now, I give one example. Imagine you're flying, there's a flight, imagine, and all of a sudden, four or five guys, they take out guns, terrorists, and they take the flight into their control and they try to control the passengers. Then we call those passengers hostages. Then we use the expression hostage crisis. If you see English movies, quite often it happens. Who is this? I'm not a Tamilian, Ankit Solanki. Vanakkam. I think you're talking about, is that Vanakkam or Vadakkam? Gagana movie. Okay. Go to question number 6. A drug or other substance that induces sleep. What is it? Indigo. Okay. Fourth option. Revive, bring back to life, revitalize, revive. But that is not the answer here. Stimulant, stimulate. Something makes you do something. Not the answer. First one is not the answer. Second one is not the answer. Third one is not the answer. Sedative. Usually we use this word in the plural form. He has been given sedatives. That's what we say. I'm from Telangana, Hyderabad based. Hyderabad. One who does not care for literature or art. But please focus on the questions. That doesn't matter. That is not important. Ankit, Solanki. Try to enrich your knowledge. Read the question, try to answer, and get enriched. That is the purpose of this session. One who does not care for literature or art. No, it is not the second option. Hypocrite is a person. Thank you. I appreciate your response, Ankit. Very good. Yes, Harita has got it right. It is not dictator. It is not hypocrite. Dictator, a person who does not think of the welfare of the public. We also use words like autocrat, tyrant, dictator. All these are synonyms. And when it comes to hypocrite, someone says something but inside something else. Double standards. Philistine is the answer. What is the answer? The third option is the answer. Primitive, old, primitive cultures, old cultures, starting point, primitive people, tribal people. You all know the meaning of the word primitive. Just say yes or no. That's an important question, Philistine. The remains of something that has been badly damaged. Yes, yes. Ancient, primitive, primordial. They are now I know, sir. That's a good one, Venkat. Very good. Who is this? I think a lot of students have got it right. The remains of something that has been badly damaged. When it comes to one word substitutes, you got to read every the sentence carefully. You have to respect every word. You have to read meticulously. That has been badly damaged. Pristine. Pristine means pure. Pristine means what? Pure. That is not the answer. Immaculate means perfect. Flawless. We also use the word flawless. Immaculate, perfect, flawless, one group. And pristine, pure, related words. Wreckage is the answer. What is the answer here? Wreckage. Sterile is opposite of fertile. Fertile has got two different words, antonyms. One is sterile, that goes with fertility, fertile, sterile. But if you take a land, fertile land, and what is opposite? Barren land, a different word altogether. But here, wreckage. This goes with usually. Have you heard of this expression, shipwreck? SHIP, ship. Usually the word wreckage goes with shipwreck is a typical combination. Imagine a big ship got damaged. Then we use the word wreckage. Sometimes we use that with aeroplanes also, and ships, usually ships. When they get damaged, imagine a flight crash, the parts are scattered. Then there's one important word, the small parts. We use the word debris. The letter S is silent, not debris, debris. Remains of a flight or a ship. Usually, flight we use the word debris, and ship we use shipwreck, wreckage. Exactly, that's right. Go to question number 9. A book written by an unknown author, anonymous, acrimonious, audacious, assiduous. All are important words. Exam point of view, one word substitute. And the advantage with one word substitutes, from one question you can learn 4 or 5 words. Yes, answer is anonymous. Generally, this word goes with anonymous caller. Anonymous caller. Someone makes a call, does not reveal the name. Then what do you say? Anonymous caller. Acrimonious goes with meaning of acrimonious, bitter, bitter, and it goes with argument. Acrimonious fight, acrimonious argument means what? Bitter fight, bitter argument. Bitter. Audacious, audacity. And here audacity means what? Being proud. Being arrogant, more than proud, arrogant, audacity, being arrogant. And assiduous is a positive word. It means diligent. What exactly does it mean, diligent? Hardworking. Hardworking, diligent, both mean the same. Very good. Now you have a question based on idiomatic expression. There is no cut and dried method for doing this. What is the idiom here? Cut and dried method. Simple is not the answer, Balu. That is not the answer. Yes, Harita has got it right. Venkat has got it right. Ready made. Cut and dried means what? Ready made method. Honesty is not correct, understandable, not relevant. There is no cut and dried method for doing this means what? There is no ready made method for doing this. The lawyer's closing arguments were full of red herrings. What does it mean? Question number 11. What is host? The lawyer's closing arguments were full of red herrings. This is an important idiom. They have given in many competitive exams. Not easy to make out. Harita says third option. Let others also respond. Pandey says fourth. Satya Prasad says third. Answer is a third option. It is not sound judgment. This is a negative idiom. It is not references and allusions to previous crimes. Full of red herrings means clues intended to distract or mislead. Distract or mislead. Loopholes, not the answer. What is the answer here? Third option is the answer. And the word goes with loopholes, goes with law. The law has loopholes. They have exploited the loopholes in the law. A typical example. With great difficulty, he was able to carve out a niche for himself. With great difficulty, he was able to carve out a niche for himself. Twelve four. There is a similar idiomatic expression, make a mark in a particular field. Here, with great difficulty, he was able to carve out a niche for himself means became a sculptor? No. Did the best he could do? Destroyed? No, this is a positive one. Developed a specific position for himself. Answer is a fourth option. And similar one are niche banks, specific banks. Niche means specific. Niche marketing, targeting a particular group. Make a mark. He has made a mark in the field of cricket. One example means what? He has become very popular and people know him. Where discipline is concerned, I put my foot down. Where discipline is concerned, I put my foot down. What is the answer? This is also an idiomatic expression. Foot, put your foot down. 13.1. Let others also respond. Oh, it is not take a light stand, take a heavy stand, take a shaky stand. Take a firm stand. Be firm. It means what? To be very firm. Answer is the first option. Where discipline is concerned, I put my foot down means I take a firm stand. I'm very firm. I don't deviate. Is it, this is an important one. His work seems to be a Penelope's web. What is the answer? His work seems to be a Penelope's web. So Harita has chosen the first option. Let others also respond. Venkat also. Yes, answer is the first option, endless. Some work, endless work goes on and on and on. So answer is the first option. It is not difficult, it is not declining, it is not in its best form. So what is the answer? No, no, Malik, it is not the third option. It is a first option, Jagdish. Endless. Usually it goes with work, task, endless. It goes on and on and on. Now you have to spot the error. Every student of this institute were given a packet of sweets. Not that difficult. Yes. Whenever you come across the word every, each, remember, we have to use a singular verb. Every student, every person, every boy, every girl of this institute is a phrase. Don't consider. Then ask yourself, will I say every student were given or every student was given? Singular verb was given. This is based on subject verb agreement. An easy one, not that difficult. I have just come to know that Mr. Ray, one of my favorite teachers, died with cancer. This has been given in many exams based on death, diseases, internal, external. Nothing wrong with the first part. Come, came, come. Who is this Venkat? Haritha. You're right. No need of the question mark. I've just come to know that Mr. Ray, one of my favorite teachers, died of cancer. Internal, we use a preposition of. Died of cancer. Yes, Balu. Answer is there is an error in the third part. Died with cancer is not correct. Died of cancer is correct. The luggage he is carrying seem heavy. Yes, yes. The luggage here he is carrying. That's a clause. What is a that's a dependent clause? What is the main clause? The luggage seems heavy. Here, luggage is third person singular. Sentence is in affirmative present tense. Then we should add s or es to the verb. Seem is not correct. Seems is correct. The luggage seems heavy. And which luggage are we talking about? The luggage he is carrying seems heavy. Easy one if you focus on subject and verb agreement. The students are planning a 10 days tour. This also goes with what I call common error. A lot of people say this. The students are planning a 10 days tour. Answer my question. The word tour, which part of speech is it? It is a noun. Before a noun, we have to use an adjective. Adjectives, they never take the plural form. You cannot use a plural form with adjectives. Based on that, 10-day tour, what is it? 10-day tour is correct. We cannot say 10 days tour. No, not correct. Please go to question number 19. Uh, 19. Here it is not possible, Ashish. Poll is not possible here. Not possible. Unacademy platform, it is possible. Here, I cannot. She is quite well now, except a slight cold. Will you say except a slight cold, or will you say except for a slight cold? No, no, answer is not the fourth option. Fourth option is not correct. She is quite well now, except for a slight cold. We have to use a preposition for. Except for what? Only then it is grammatically correct. Except a slight cold. It does not make any sense. Meaning is not conveyed. Except for, but for. She is, see, look at the clause here. Who asked why, sir? Ashish. You have to look at the first clause. She is quite well now. Except for what? Except for something. Otherwise, she is all right. Then we have to use except for. This is a standard expression that presents a reason. Except for means what? It talks about the reason. Except for what? A slight cold. Exactly. Go to question number 20. Oh, Chauhan has joined. Just joined, I suppose. An increase in crimes against women have been reported in the newspapers recently. Today, the session, it's going very fast. Within no time, you're answering. So far, so good. Usually, we have 20 seconds time lag. I have to wait. It looks like ages waiting for your response. An increase in crimes against women. Answer my question. What is the subject of this sentence? Just answer my question. The subject of this sentence, an increase in crimes against women, it's a phrase. Never consider the phrase. So here, increase third person singular, sentence is in present perfect tense, passive voice. We have to use a singular verb. Have is a plural verb, not correct. Has been reported. Has been reported. Answer is the second option. Question number 20. What is the option you have chosen? Second option. Answer my question. Which tense is this? Present perfect. Is it active voice or passive voice? They have reported something. They have reported an increase. An increase has been reported by them. By them, we don't mention. But present perfect, you should also know it is not in active voice, it is in passive voice. That is important. Question number 21. The athletes who have won prizes are being honored. The athletes are winning, the prize winning athletes. Yes, exactly. You're right. Passive without agent. If it is important, we have to mention, otherwise, we don't have to mention who did what. Very good. Harita has got it right. No, 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 no. We don't use Balu also got it right. We don't use present continuous. They have won. Here there is no time. Already over, no time. Then we have to use present perfect. Nothing wrong. The athletes who have won prizes are being honored. Perfect sentence. You don't have to touch the sentence. Are being honored. They are honoring them. Active voice. They are being honored. Present continuous passive voice. We did not see this movie yet. Yes, no improvement. Please go to question number 22. We did not see this movie yet. The clue for you is the last word. What is the last word here? Yet. Malik, please mention the question number Only then I can make out. If you are talking about question number 22, there is an error. What is that? When you see, the moment you see the word yet, you have to think of which tense? Present perfect tense. So did not is past tense, not correct. We never seen, grammatically not correct. We have not seen, never have seen. You cannot use interrogative form. So what is the answer? Second option. We have not seen this movie yet. We haven't seen yet. Generally, conversation English, we say, the train hasn't come yet. Come, came, come. The train hasn't come yet. Present perfect tense. An important question. A state of sleeplessness. Some people can't sleep. Some people can sleep effortlessly. Within no time, they sleep. A state of sleeplessness. What is a one word substitute? This question is based on one word substitute. Irritable, insurgent, insurgency, going against the government, revolt, insurgency, mutiny, all related words. Imputation, not correct. What is the right word? Insomnia is a right word. Exactly. Insomnia means what? And what is the opposite? Some people walk in the sleep. Not exactly opposite. They walk in their sleep. Somnambulism. Somnambulism means what? Sleepwalk. Go to question number 24. One who plays for pleasure rather than a profession, rather than as a profession. I think we have got this question already. Player, amateur. What is opposite? Someone plays for money, professional. Someone plays for pleasure. The key word here, pleasure. Not only play, you do something for pleasure, that's your hobby, then you are an amateur. Amateur cricketer, amateur photographer, amateur, anything you can say. Mountaineer, that which can be drunk. This is also a repeat question, I suppose. No problem. Consolidation, which can be drunk, can be eaten, edible, palatable, tasty, portable. Answer is the third option, portable. Culpable goes with crime. We say guilty of crime. Culpable offense. Last time also I gave the culpable offense, I gave the same combination. This is a repeat question. Reading, now these are new. You all must be knowing scrambled sentences. From that you get culprit. First you listen to me. This is a given sentence. Then you have three parts, P, Q, R. You have to get the correct order. Start with reading forces us to do what? 26.2. Look at words that we might not have seen or heard in our lives. Yes, answer is the second option. Reading forces us to look at words we might not have seen or heard in our lives. Answer is the second option. Second option. RQP. That is the correct order. 27. The Indian government, you have to start with this, then PQR correct order. The Indian government, then you have to look for the verb. The Indian government had to plan for. Then you ask the question, plan for what? Or shortcut in the exam, if at all you want to know, you should be damn sure about Q. How many options begin with Q? Two options. So this ruled out. This is also ruled out. Had to plan for what? Balanced economic growth and development. That means P, QP. Based on that, this is ruled out. What is the answer here? No, 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 no. Answer is a fourth option. The Indian government had to plan for balanced economic growth and development of a huge country. Had to plan for Q. Balance. Ask the question, had to plan for what? Then you cannot start with the conjunction end. Had to plan for balanced economic growth and development of a huge country. Continuity is very important. As Earth becomes what? You should always ask questions. Then you get the answers, you get the correct order. As the Earth becomes, people are likely to be, okay? As the question becomes what? You cannot say people. Becomes affected, becomes warmer. Let us go with R. How many options with R? Ruled out, ruled out. It should be either the second or the third. As the earth becomes warmer, more and more people are likely to be affected by tropical diseases. More and more people. That means what? RP. So, what is the answer based on that? It is not the second option. Third option. As the earth becomes warmer, more and more people are likely to be affected by tropical diseases. More and more people. Based on that, you have to decide. The extremes. You should always ask a question. Try to answer, then I will tell you. 29.4. Here you have to. Extremes of what? Extremes of poverty are a hindrance in the process of national integration. So, R, how many options? Two. After R, the extremes of poverty are a hindrance in the process of national integration. RQ, answer is a fourth option. That's right. Select the word with wrong spelling. Apparently achieve, apparently beginning business. Apparently means obviously. Nothing wrong. Beginning, nothing wrong. Business, nothing wrong. What is the spelling of achieve? IEVE. It is ACHIEVE. Achieve. This is not correct spelling. Select the word with the wrong spelling. Possession, reference, perseverance. Ah, yes, Venkat. Receive spelling changes. 30B. Nothing wrong with 30 is over. We are with perseverance, an important word, especially while preparing for competitive exams. You have to persevere. You should have perseverance. Means what? Not to give up, never giving up attitude. You have to continue your journey till you get selected. Possession, nothing wrong. A reference, perfect. What is the spelling of restaurant? Taurant. This is the correct spelling. Answer is the fourth option. This is an idiomatic expression. You have to find out the meaning of this idiom. He has green fingers. We also say he has a green thumb. This is American. And he has green fingers, British. British American. What does it mean? No, no, not the first option. All of you, surprising, 32. Only Venkat has got it right. To have green fingers or to have a green thumb means good at gardening. Sluggish means very slow. What is the answer? Good at gardening. Someone is good at gardening. Then you say he has green fingers, British English. He has a green thumb. That is American English. Looks like. Usually you guys get it right, idioms. But this one, except Venkat, Kiran, others haven't got it right. No problem. Do remember, it goes with everyday English. Everyday English, we say that. I think we did 32, now 33. Akshay said that he was playing drums, said that it is in indirect speech. You have to find out, that is a green eyed monster. Venkat. Green eyed monster means jealous, jealousy. That's a negative one. This is a positive one. Akshay said, reporting verb in past, he was playing past continuous. Actual statement should be in present continuous. Had been past perfect continuous, have been present perfect continuous. I am playing present continuous. Answer is the third option. I play present is not correct. Akshay said, I'm playing drums. Akshay said that he was playing drums. Present continuous tense changes to past continuous tense because the reporting verb is in past. Vasant said to Praveen, reporting verb is in past, I have eaten 3 apples. First, you have to know the tense. Then you can change within no time. Vasant said to Praveen, I have eaten 3 apples. Which tense is this? Present perfect. Because a reporting verb is in past, this is a deciding factor. Tenses change to a corresponding past tense. Present perfect changes to past perfect. So Vasant told Praveen that he ate past tense. He has eaten present perfect. He eats present tense. He had eaten past perfect. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Answer is the third option. She said that she would be playing with her kids. Then you have to think direct speech will. What is the answer? 35. She said, you have to look for will. This is ruled out. This is ruled out. Either the second option or the fourth option. I will play with my kids, but here it is the verb is in ing form. It is in future continuous tense. Based on that, second option is not correct. She said, I will be playing with my kids. She said that she would be, I changes to she, will changes to would, be playing, my changes to her kids because the subject is she. She said, I will be playing with my kids. She said that she would be playing with her kids. That's it for today. Hope you guys have got enriched. Thank you very much for being with me. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, 7:30 p.m. Thank you very much.